Alright, yo YouTube, Johannes here from OLOHUONETUOTANTO, aka Living Room Productions, and today we are going to take a look how to make DCP, Digital Cinema Package, for free. Okay, and this is the full-length tutorial about this, how to make DCP and how to test if the DCP is working. I've made a 3-part series of this tutorial earlier, and you can watch them. They are in the description if you want, in 3 parts. But this is the full-length tutorial about this DCP thing. So, just saying, and let's continue. We are going to go through the whole process, how you download the softwares, and how you make the DCP, and how you test if the DCP is working. So we are going to cover a lot here today. And just to say this, I'm not covering everything how DCP-o-matic works, because I don't know every little settings how they work. I'm just telling you the process that I went through with this program and what settings did I use, and because they did work very fine in, for example, very large and big screen in some movie theater in Finland. So I was very happy about the quality and the resolution and the colors and the all technical quality settings, that what I saw in the movie theater. Everything was really fine, and these are the settings that I'm going to tell you about are the exact same settings that I used and the way I used these programs to make our films to the big screen and the DCP and all the things here. So but yeah, that is my experience with this program, so I'm going to tell you all I know about that, so you can do it too. And what is good about this is all free, so you don't lose any money on this process. So, but let's begin, because nobody has the time. So first you need to download the software, and the software that I have used is DCP-o-matic. And if you want to download this, you can go here and download to dcp-o-matic.com and download, and for Windows from here and for your Mac from here. And I have this Windows 10 and 64-bit version of this DCP-o-matic here. So when you have downloaded this, let's begin with the folder structure on how you make DCPs. This is my basic folder structure. I've named my main folder like this: DCP Small Town Hitman, and I have I'm making this DCP now from this trailer because it takes way less time to render it out, so it's not taking like 4 hours to render this out. So but yeah, I have this video file in this folder, and I have made also the DCP folder here, and I suggest you make these also. And let's open the program, and this is DCP-o-matic for the default layout here. And how you would start to use this? Well, we are going to start from here, File, New, and let's go here, Browse, and let's find our DCP folder. And now I know that all my DCP files are going to here. So let's choose this folder and let's create a name for this. So let's make this DCP Small Town Hitman. Okay, and let's hit OK. Okay, now it opened this black box, and you need to add some video file here to show something. And let's add files, and let's find our Small Town Hitman teaser trailer. And it's opened here, and you can watch the film from here. So this is the whole container, and you can outline with borders your film. So let's outline this film from this container, and you can click from here, and you can see your films, like the size of your film. And let's begin to set these settings. let's use 2D because our film is 2D. Let's not crop anything. Let's not fade in or fade out anything. So this is one option that I have changed in some point when I made my first DCPs with tutorial horror short film. If I remember right, I used this flats because I thought that this could be better when it fills out the whole screen. But of course, it's not good that it scales your film weirdly, like here. So we are going to use this 16:9 because our film here is 16:9. So let's not stretch this out at all. Color conversion. This is what I have read about this. You should use this Rec 709 because this is like the professional way to color convert your DCP. Okay, let's leave this. Let's go here. I haven't really touched these settings, but if you have some professional or some other settings for your audio, you should go through these settings. I tried last time we went with this film Small Town Hitman to the movie theater. I tried this subtitles thing here, and I used subtitles. I tried to make them work in the movie theater, but there was some weird problems with this. When I was watching this film in the big movie theater screen, and I have tried to add these subtitles to my film, it acted out a little bit weird. Well, the film played and the subtitles started after the film, so the film length was like twice as long than the original film. So I don't know what I did wrong, but if you have better experience with these settings, you can comment down below how you would use these settings. And I haven't really tried the subtitle thing with this DCP. After that, I have burned my subtitles to this film in the Premiere when I export the film. But yeah, that's that. Let's go to timing, and these settings I haven't touched also. But what you need to notice here is this video frame rate. And if your film is 25, like my film here, let's leave this to 25 video frame rates. Okay, but these are these settings: video, audio, subtitles, timing. Let's go here, DCP, and here are the DCP settings. So let's name this like DCP version 1 or something. Let's use this DCP name style here, and you can see the final name output from here, and you can change these settings from here. Okay, let's go a little bit down here. The content type, let's choose here are the feature. So this is feature film, short film, trailer, test things, and all the others. And let's choose trailer here because we have a trailer. If I had a short film, I would use this short, and if I have a like full length feature film, I would use this. And what I have heard, some projectors or movie theaters are very strict about this, how you categorize your film type here. So let's not fool them, so let's put this here to trailer. And let's leave this signed thing on. And if you want to your film some encryption, some film theaters use encryption keys that you can play your film in some movie theaters with only this encryption keys, so they are like secured this way. But we are not going to use this encryption here. Reels. You can split your video to reels. This is for these cases that if your film needs to be put on in some devices or some memory cards that doesn't support larger files, like larger file from 4 GB, you can divide your film into smaller parts here. But I have used only this single reel because when I have delivered my film, it's on my Google Drive, so I can just send my Google Drive folder link to somebody. Or I have delivered this, for example, into the movie theater, local movie theater, via external hard drive. So that has been my way. The standard. I suggest you to change this to SMPTE, because this is more widely supported by movie theaters, and this is more relevant, or this is more newer thing here to use. So all my films I have used this SMPTE. I haven't touched this setting here, and I don't know what this really does. But let's go here. The container, because I used this 16:9 scale, I should put this container to the same setting. So let's put here to 16:9. So this container thing shrinks a little bit, so it fits out the whole film here, as you can see. Okay, frame rate. Let's use 25, because our film is 25. And somebody will say to this that most projectors will not run this frame rate, but I think it's 2018. Most of the projectors will run this fine. And of course I know that the 24 is the movie frame rate, and it's mostly used in movie theaters, but I'm not going to use that because my film is 25 and that's it. And my film is not 3D, so I'm not going to use that. My resolution is 2K, because it's only Full HD. This setting is how big bitrate you want to use into your encoding your DCP. So they suggest that good quality is at between 75 to 125, so I think this is pretty good amount, which is the default amount here. So okay, let's go to here, audio, and well, you could use these. And if I remember right, when we were watching our latest film, Small Town Hitman, in movie theater, I think I left this to here, and there wasn't any problems in the movie theater. But my film is in Premiere, it's mixed like a stereo film, so I think I should use this, but it didn't matter in the movie theater, at least. But well, let's use this stereo channels this time. And these settings I haven't really touched, so these are important, and this maybe is important if you have some other mix in your film and other channels and more channels. Okay, but now our DCP is actually ready to be exported. So let's export this. Where you need to go is here, jobs, and make DCP, and it will say you some warnings here, but let's not be discouraged about them, but of course let's read them at least. Your DCP has fewer than 6 audio channels. This may cause problems on some projectors. Okay, it's saying that my channels are here at stereo, that I don't have the 5.1 channels, but my film doesn't have 5.1 channels, so I will use this stereo. Your DCP has unusual container ratio, and this may cause problems on some projectors, and they suggest to use flat. But as you saw, my film did stretch a little bit when I used flat, so I don't really want that, so I'm going to use this 16:9, whatever this says, and just of course hope it will look fine in the movie theater. But yeah, let's go forward. Your DCP frame rate is 25. Yeah, this I talked about a couple of minutes ago. And use 24, but I'm going to use this 25. And you can put this on if you want, but I still want to read these warnings because they may be relevant, of course. But yeah, make DCP anyway. Here you can see it's now exporting my DCP, and I think this is relatively fast Because when I exported my Small Town Hitman short film, and it's like 26 minutes long, it took me to export like 4 hours, I think. And this trailer, of course, is under 1 minute long, so it will take a couple of minutes here to export, so it's not very long time. So let's wait this to export this out. Okay, and now it has exported. Like you see, all is green, so everything should be fine. Let's put this down for a little while, and let's go here, DCP Small Town Hitman, okay. And here are lots of files here, lots of folders here. Let's see, there is nothing, and there is some file, and here is some file, and here is some files, but these are the metadata files. And let's go here. Here is our film actually. These two files and this asset map is important here. For example, my whole film of Small Town Hitman took like 8 gigabytes, but this trailer is 329 megabytes. So it's not big yet, but you should always have a little room for DCPs because they are heavy files and big files. The file size is always like from a couple of gigabytes to 50 gigabytes or something, and the big movies is like 100 gigabytes or 200 gigabytes. But here we are still talking about short films and like 20 minutes long films, so the file size won't be so big here. But anyway, let's now test our DCP if this is working, and how could we test this here on this computer. So the way I test this DCP, at least it is working, and the scale and the aspect ratio is right and the colors are fine, is I googled like free DCP player. Of course, I tried to find some DCP player, but I didn't find. I searched for many hours. If somebody knows where to find a really working DCP player that is free, please, you can comment down below and tell me or to all people the link. But yeah, anyway, after my search didn't bring me results, I just tried this Neo DCP player. So if you write to Google DCP player here, it will suggest this Neo DCP player. And okay, let's go here and see what's here. And apparently this is a commercial player, so you will need to pay some money to buy this out. But what I find, you can get a trial version here. So let's go here, get a trial version. It's asking you to, well, okay, if you go here, it's asking you to register. It's free, so please make your account here, and after that you can get to this view here. So I downloaded the trial version of this DCP player, and I downloaded this 64-bit version. So you need to install that, and let's try it out. So I have already installed it, and it's here, and let's open that. And how would you use this? You can open your DCP from here. Open DCP, and let's go here. Let's go and find our DCP. It's on my computer, and video and DCP Small Town Hitman, and here, and you need to go your main DCP folder where the big DCP video files was. So in there you find this asset map .xml, and let's click this. And after that, it will show you that it found the video and audio, and they are all good, and the duration is 50 seconds, and everything is working fine. There is none subtitles or captions or some markers here. But let's open our CPL. Okay. It already already opened. Let's scale this a little bit because there is some black areas there. So let's fit it here. And everything is looking fine here. And I can of course put this to full screen.
Tappamisessa.
Here. But because this is a trial version, it will show this text here, the trial version, the audio and video quality is reduced and the original subtitles are not displayed because of this trial version. But at least what is good about this, I can see my video is working fine. And I must say that this helped me a lot when I was testing this DCP-o-matic. I could test out the colors, the quality and the container and the aspect ratio things and all those. And if you watch any longer than 1 minute here with the Neo DCP player, it will be very bad. The quality of your video will be very bad. But don't be scared of that. But this is trial, so this is very good because I don't have to pay any money and see if everything is working fine. And for my budget, this is very fine option here. And all you need to do is to register to this Neo DCP website and download your trial 64 or 32-bit version of this program here. But anyway, this is how I tested things. I will put some links to this under this video description to this DCP-o-matic user manual, and you should read this. And here is explained all the things that you need to know to make your DCP. For example, the subtitles and color conversion, other settings, reels, how they work, and timing and encryption and all the things you need to know, frame rates, all the things you need to know how to make good quality DCP. But this is the way how I made my DCP for free that we could watch in big movie theater here in Finland, and they've worked fine. So I can suggest you to at least try these settings and try them if they work for you, and I hope they work for you. So I really hope this helps you somehow on your filmmaking DCP process. And if you know better ways to make DCP, please comment down below and please hit me with a message, or because of course I want to also know how to make better DCPs or how to make this process better and my films better. So please like this video if you find it useful. Please subscribe to my channel if you find this video was helpful. And anyways, I'm JOHANNES from OLOHUONETUOTANTO, and thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next one.